Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Zipporah, the Lux Angel, and today I have another pick a bag reading, aka a pick a card reading. So today we are choosing between the two bags that I was deciding between from my wardrobe today, and that would be number one, the Louis Vuitton Pochette Accessoires. It is in the Damier Azure color. And this pattern, this checkered pattern in this colorway was released in 2013. And it is a wonderful spring summer color. I highly recommend that you guys go and check out my short from today where I modeled these bags so you can see them on, and they might help you decide between these bags for the pick a card reading. Bag number two is this beautiful pink wonder from Givenchy. This is the Givenchy Voyou handbag. And it was recently introduced only like a couple years ago. I want to say like 2021. But this particular bag is in the silk pink color that is circa 2023 spring summer. I got it last year. It was the first bag that I ever got in season, and you guys, it is the most soft, supple, sensuous leather you have ever felt in your life. And this is a gorgeous bag. If you are a bag lover who loves a slouchy hobo look, oh my gosh, you will just cry over this bag. And it definitely comes in more than just this leather. This is the tumbled calf skin. It's really, really soft, but it also comes in denim and raffia and other materials. So definitely check it out. All right. So number one, the Louis Vuitton Pochette Accessoire. It's a classic. It is the bag that Regina George was wearing. I said Regina George. Regina George was wearing in Mean Girls. Okay. The original Mean Girls. And then the Givenchy Voyou, which I am just loving. It is newer to the luxury market, but absolutely gorgeous. All right. So first up, we're going to go with our Louis Vuitton. And what do we have here? This is the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck by Matt Hughes. All right. So let's go. All right, Spirit. Archangel Michael, please protect our energy as we read. Please protect our energy as we read. Cleanse my cards, cleanse our decks, and help us get messages from the Most High God, from our benevolent spirit guides of the highest vibrational frequency of love and white light. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Archangel Haniel, help us to understand what our spirit guides are saying. Thank you, Archangel Haniel. And thank you, benevolent spirit guides. All right, Pleiadian spirit guides. What messages do we have for the luxury lovers that chose the Louis Vuitton Pochette Accessoire? What message do we have for the luxury lovers who chose the Louis Vuitton Pochette Accessoire? All right, messages do we have for the Louis Vuitton Pochette Accessoire? All right. Ooh, first card out. We're starting out with the Knight of Cups. Ooh. Followed by the King of Wands. So that escalated quickly. All right. Or we got a Knight of Cups who is so infatuated with this King of Wands. Now, what is this? Now we have a King of Cups. Okay. A lot of court cards here. And now we have the Three of Wands. What could this actually be? Now, I don't like to say anything until all the cards come out. We have the Tower falling under the Knight of Cups. So it could be that somebody is actually falling in love and it is just like blowing their mind. Maybe they didn't anticipate falling in love. And confirmation, we got the Ace of Cups. Ooh, so it's a King of Wands. The Ace of Cups is falling under the King of Wands. So what that is feeling like to me is like this King of Wands is not used to... He wasn't anticipating falling in love. He's not used to falling in love. He's used to following his wand. And all of a sudden, he's feeling feelings. And this might be a problem for him. Now we have the Hermit. It is falling under the King of Cups. So we have an introspective person going way more introspective and really trying to figure out what the flippity ibs is going on. I think we have someone falling in love who didn't anticipate it. We have the Eight of Swords, and that is falling under the Three of Wands. Now, how are you going to have the Three of Wands and the Eight of Swords? You're trying to move forward, but you're stuck. What? Why are we stuck? You've got the Three of Pentacles, collaboration. Oh, wow. Falling under the King of Wands and the Ace of Cups is the Queen of Wands. So we have counterparts with the Ace in between them. So we've got two fiery people here who are maybe falling in love. And this is a Tower. Now, who is this collaborating, though, with the Queen of Wands? Let's see. Ooh, we have the Ten of Swords. Now, that's under the King of Cups and the Hermit. I think maybe this King of Cups has been hurt before. Or I think, okay, so I think these kings may be the same person, and the King of Cups has been hurt before and, like, doesn't want to fall in love. We have a Two of Swords, exactly. Three of Wands, but then Eight of Swords and Two of Swords, like. Oh, and then underneath at the bottom of the deck, what could it possibly be except the Hierophant? All right, so let me see here, guys. Give me a second. Let me get the energies here. I think we have a Queen of Wands who may have also been hurt in the past. Both of these people seem like they've been hurt in the past. I think the Queen of Wands has been hurt, so she's not even looking for romance. She's like, F that. I'm just trying to, like, create, manifest, do what I do. And I think it's like her friends or spirit guides or spiritual team trying to bring her together with this guy. Now, look, spirit team, now what are we doing here? Like, are you really trying to, like, play matchmaker? Sometimes your spirit team will do that if they think it's beneficial for you. Try to play matchmaker with somebody. Like, what the flip? Let's see here. Yeah, I feel like there is a beginning for two people, but it's kind of stagnated because they've both been hurt before. And so on both ends, there's just hesitance. However, there's strong passion here. There's strong chemistry here. I mean, we have the King of Wands and the King of Cups. Like, oh my gosh. One time I was watching Chiron Intuition, and he was reading my entire life like he normally does for the past 3 years or however long he's been on. And he was like, in this reading, he was like, I mean, King of Wands, King of Cups. That's somebody that's kissing you at the same time, if you know what I'm saying. And I was like, yes, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Thank you for reading my life. Like, ooh, King of Wands, King of Cups, child. Lord Jesus, help us, God. All right, and it looked like they're going deep. They're going deep. They like going deep in. Wait. Kyra's crystal visions one time. She was like, swim in your waters. But oh snap, King of Wands is like dead that. Like, no. Like, I don't got time for all that. You ain't swimming in no waters because look. Okay, Wandy Cups. Look. I got to do. I don't know what she got to do. What she got to do? You ain't got nothing to do. Stop lying, girl. You know you ain't got nothing to do. You are single and you don't got nothing to do. This feminine might be newly single and just kind of a little bit jaded and like not trying to focus on love, but then here it comes like already and she's a little bit pissed off because like, what the flip are you doing here? How did you get here? Like, how did you flip and get here? Like, the flip. I was trying to be like on my business and like on my business and just like, what the flip? But it might be that you need to get your groove back, like feminine, whoever you might be. You might need to get a groove back, get your mind right, get healed up, remember who you are. But it's okay to take some time to focus on yourself, because at the end of the day, it is ending in the Eight of Swords, Two of Swords. And that is more of a stalemate and a stuckness. That doesn't mean that it's an ending. It just means, and I really do feel like both of these parties, like if you could see these cards, like, hold on, guys. Like, look how underneath this King of Cups to this Hermit is the Ten of Swords. And then coming from here comes the Queen of Wands, and then it's like they've both been through something, guys. So yeah, and so that's causing a stalemate, but that's not a no. And so what I'm thinking that this basically is saying, guys, if you have like been, it looks like y'all have been having strong the fuck feelings. Like, what the fudge? Like, you got a Hierophant to a Justice? Like, okay. Like, y'all both might be getting out of serious connections and both newly single, and you are finding yourselves attracted to each other and liking each other, maybe even loving each other. There's an Ace of Cups here, and it is a Tower, because underneath this Knight of Cups is the Tower. It's like y'all were not expecting this, and it's kind of annoying, the both of you. Like, you're both like, why in the flip do I like this person so much? Is this a trauma bond? Is this a rebound? Like, because both of y'all have been hurt. And so you guys are kind of like both being cautious and second guessing your own emotions and feelings, when really you guys should be paying attention to them. Because sometimes, especially if you were in a relationship where in that relationship that ended, you have already gone through the grieving process and the healing process, sometimes a relationship is over long before you ever say goodbye. So you guys could have been in relationships where it was like, before you guys ever split up, you were already mentally exiting that relationship, and like the rest of the process of being together was just figuring out how you're going to separate everything and all that stuff, so that basically by the time you have come together with this divine counterpart, it might be, or at least a counterpart, because we have the King and Queen of Wands, that by the time you guys run across each other, you're already healed, which is why you have the Ace of Cups between you guys. So it's like you've already done the process of healing, because it wasn't some abrupt thing that necessarily happened, even though it looks like a betrayal. Like, both of you guys may have been backstabbed by different people, and you're like, oh my gosh, like, what the flip? I cannot get into another thing. Is this a rebound? I must be being irresponsible and reckless. I'm probably like one of these people who's like all desperate and rebounding, and that's how you guys feel, but it's not. I think that you guys have made peace with whatever past situation, and then like you guys are ready to love again. That's good. That means you're healthy and that you're healed, if you're not trying to hold yourself back from other people and make other people suffer from other people's mistakes. However, it is good to still take your time, because if you're going to be cautious, you might as well take your time and like really get to know one another. So don't lead with the wands. And that's why I'm seeing the Three of Wands followed by the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords. It looks like you guys are both trying to be extra cautious. And that's why we have the Hierophant, which is Venus energy, physical energy. Let's get physical. Followed by the other Venus energy, which is the Justice, the Libra energy, and saying, hold on, balance, let us wait, let's just calm down, balance this out. And by the end of the day, you guys are still going to move on to calmer waters. And you guys, like I said, are both single and ready to mingle. And so it looks like you guys, we go then from the Queen of Cups to the Ace of Wands. But I feel like whatever wounds of the past happened are still a little fresh for both of you. And so therefore, even just thinking about liking someone new or engaging someone new kind of like squeezes your heart, and it makes it painful. Like, it's not that you want to feel pain when you like someone, is that just your heart, exercising your heart muscle to like someone is painful, because you've done it, and that other wound is so fresh. So even feeling anything, like, it's just like if you like got pierced through the leg or something. Every time you touch that wound, it'd be really sore. It's like, oh, I want to get back, to just being able to touch my leg, but it's so sore when I touch it. And that's the same thing with your heart. It's like you guys are kind of liking each other, but you're holding each other back and you're not holding each other back. You're both holding yourselves back from one another, because every time you feel that twinge of I like, there's still pain there lingering. And it's okay. That's okay. Just don't hold your back. Hold your back. Don't hold yourself back from at least just enjoying each other's company. You can take it slow, but at least enjoy each other's company, because you guys don't deserve necessarily to suffer for a relationship from the past. But take your time, definitely, and don't rush. And it seems like that's both what you guys are both doing, even though it's more cerebral. Like your bodies are saying something completely different with these wands and cups and things. And Venus energy, Hierophant, Taurus energy. But your minds are holding you back, which is good. But at the same time, don't go too head over heart. Like there's got to be balance. Like we saw that Justice card. And just make sure that, you're being cautious, but not rigid, and not allowing yourself to feel and to indulge. Because the first card was the Knight of Cups, meaning you deserve to indulge in someone who shows interest in you, likes you, and cares for you, especially when you may have been deprived of that in the past. Okay? So that is your message for those of you who chose the Louis Vuitton Pochette Accessoires. I hope you enjoyed it. And for those of you who chose the Givenchy Voyou, come on in. It's your turn. Let's go. What do we have here? And we have the Tinseltown Tarot. And of course, I love this deck, not just because of the colorway, which happens to go really good with today's colorway, right? Like the blues and the pinks. How ironic. All right, spirit angels, guides. Archangel Michael, thank you for protecting our energy as we read. Archangel Haniel, thank you for helping us to understand what our spirit guides have to say. Thank you, benevolent spirit guides. All right, spirit, what messages do we have for the luxury lovers who chose the Givenchy Voyou? Messages for the luxury lovers who chose the Givenchy Voyou. Okay. Messages for the luxury lovers. We first have the Knight of Pentacles. And now we have the Six of Swords. Okay, I found that interesting, going from pentacle energy to sword energy. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Sun. Okay, very nice. Making steady progress towards something, continuing to move towards something, is bringing about abundance and success and joy and happiness. Ooh, the Lovers. And I love this Lovers card. It's a true Lovers card. Like, yes, we are passionately enthralled with one another. And it's a slow burn underneath this Knight of Pentacles. All right, let us keep going. Okay, we have a Page of Swords. So we have a Page of Swords falling underneath this Six of Swords. So, we walking away and then looking back? Or we walking away and somebody watching? Ace of Cups underneath this Wheel of Fortune. We walking away and that is bringing us good luck and looks like it could be love. Now, how can we have the Sun and then the Five of Cups underneath it? How can we have an Ace of Cups and then a Five of Cups? Like I said, that Page of Swords is somebody watching. That's somebody watching. They're upset. They're sad. Unfortunately, we have a Four of Swords. I love this Four of Swords card. It totally reminds me of being a stay-at-home mom. Because you see, it's like, oh, I'm resting from a day of caring for the children, which are my life. Because you see how I have them. These are my little babies, the love of my life. And I'm just taking care of them and just resting after a hard day of taking care of the children. That is so what that looks like. The housewife's work is never done. And boy, you ain't never lied. Two of Wands. I have been a working mom in the corporate setting and a stay-at-home mom. And I can tell you that being a stay-at-home mom is way more taxing because there are no breaks. There is no government agency saying, oh, baby, give your mom a 15-minute break and a lunch break. No, it is 24/7, and they don't give a damn about you or what you're going through. They need to eat every 2 hours when they're newborns, and you better be giving them all the attention. Okay? And they deserve it because, like, how cute. Oh, my gosh. Anyway. All right, so let me just pay attention here. That, like, had some sort of significance for somebody somewhere. I'm going to take this Judgment card that flew out. Oh my gosh. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups, Judgment? I need to see what's going on after this Judgment. Like, what happened? One more. The Five of Wands. Yeah, somebody's upset about your new happiness and they are like so sad and they're like, no, I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna fight for you. I'm gonna fight for this. No. Oh my gosh. There's nothing to fight about. Nothing to fight about. If at the bottom of the deck is a 10 of Cups, you can fight all you want to, but that's over. If there's somebody from the past, if they don't know about this fucking 10 of Cups to the Temperance, oh, that's over. You've been moved on if that's what that is. And that is about to be a 10 of Wands burden for this person. It is so sad. But 10 of Wands under the moon, it might be karma. What was you doing with these 10 of Wands under the moon? What the was you doing with these 10 of Wands under the moon that a 10 of Cups had to come in and like heal it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see where this is going. They always want to be sad and mad after they already effed up and already did what they did. That's right. You mad because I'm getting the 10 of Cups that your bitch ass did not give me when we were together. The fudge. They have the nerve to be in the Page of Swords. Like, no, and we're not Two of Wands and nothing. Get out of my face. All right, I'm so sorry. Let me just calm down. Let me just read these words for y'all. This is beautiful energy right here, just at the bottom of the deck. Like, this is lovely. You guys are making slow, you guys are making slow, steady progress toward more abundantly living your dreams, your fantasies, what you want to do, your dream life, how you want to create your world. Maybe before you were restricted from doing that in some way. And it was just so slow moving. Like, I mean, Knight of Pentacles is so slow moving. But it's like, even with that Knight of Pentacles, it's like the Knight of Pentacles to the Six of Swords. It's like you never gave up mentally. You were still like, okay, we're going. We're making progress. We're making progress. Both of these, well, particular, this might be slow progress, but this is still progress. Like, you're moving on to the calmer waters and moving. And then it goes into the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun. So it's like, then some divine providence comes to usher you into what it is that you've been wanting to do all this time. And what could have been slowing you down? Hating ass lovers. Okay, you might be someone who attracts hating partners. I myself have a Mars and Aries in my 7th house. Go on and Google that shit. Okay. I'm not upset about it because I work with my spirit guides and I know what my purpose is here. I know that that's part of my service in this lifetime is to try to help. God will send me partners who have dealt with traumas and I'm a healer. So they come to me for healing. But if you're not that and you're attracting this, then yeah, we need to dead all that. Because you might have been sleeping with the enemy and sleeping with the hater, and that is why you were stagnant and slow. But it looks like maybe you have gotten you guys got the download. Like spirit came through and gave you some type of information, because we have the Wheel of Fortune to the Ace of Cups to the Judgment. And this is how it's falling. So some bit of serendipity, some bit of opening in that heart chakra and awakening you to the fact that you don't need to live in competition. I just feel like somebody might have been completely dulling your shine. Like we have the Sun and 5 of Cups and 5 of Wands. It's like somebody was, whoever you were with was very uncomfortable with your shining. They're very uncomfortable with your success. They're very uncomfortable with you getting attention of any kind. And it hurt them, like literally hurt their emotions. And that, to me, is someone who has emotional disturbances or things they need to work out in therapy, because nobody being themselves and being successful should hurt somebody else's feelings. Especially if you're with them, you should not be in a relationship where you are jealous of your partner. If you are, therapy, guys, there ain't nothing wrong with therapy. You need to explore those feelings and figure out where they're coming from, so you can heal them rather than allowing it to fester in your relationship and ruin it. But for a lot of you, what you're doing is healing from relationships, because right after, we have the Lovers, and then we have a reprieve from that. And under that was the Knight of Pentacles. So you guys could have been getting breadcrumbed in a lover's relationship, and you need to go ahead and heal from that. You moved on to calmer waters, and then you're exploring what else you can do, and you're having epiphanies, and it looks like the universe is working with you to bring about your dreams and to bring about your next steps. Because they saw how much stress, it's like your spirit guides, the Most High, saw how much stress you were under in this previous relationship, and it was holding you back. And it looks like you guys made the right decision by deciding to follow your intuition and move forward. Because right after that, like I said, to get Jupiter and the Sun, like that's beautiful. And that's just like God is just like raining down and pouring abundant blessings on you, because you basically, it's like the law of attraction. Like you have shown the universe through the actions that you have taken that you're ready for abundant happiness and abundant bliss, and you're not allowing anything or anybody to get in the way of that, even if that makes you sad, even if having to come to the realizations of who's not serving you made you sad. You're still you're still making the judgment call and fighting the good fight to make sure that you fight for your identity and don't let somebody hold you back. And that is going to lead to your ultimate success, happiness, and fulfillment. So keep doing that. And kudos to you. If nobody's told you, I'm very proud of you for not allowing other people's jealousy and unresolved childhood traumas or issues that they projected on you, not allowing that to hold you back, not allowing that to cloud your judgment of who you are, for still allowing your true self to shine through all of that projection and all of that competition and all of that just psychological warfare is what that is. I mean, you got someone moving forward to Page of Swords you, probably trying to get you to go into a new direction because they were uncomfortable with wherever you were going. And that's not an issue, that's an ish them. So they're going to have to go deal with that. And I'm so very proud of you. And Spirit is very proud of you. And your spirit guides are very proud of you for allowing your true self to shine through, for getting to the finish line, and for saying, you know what? Being my true authentic self is worth more than staying in this relationship. I'm not going to lose myself to keep this. It's not worth it. So I'm proud of you guys, and kudos to you guys. And you know what? It's going to lead to your ultimate success and happiness. Keep following your bliss, and you really can't go wrong. All right? So that is your message for those of you who chose the Givenchy Voyou. I thank you all for listening to this reading, and I hope it helped you guys out there. Please remember to like, comment, share with someone who cares, and subscribe for messages such as this and more luxurious eye candy like my Louis Vuitton Pochette Accessoires and Givenchy Voyou. Until next time, guys, have a gorgeous day. Bye.